What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your buddy Lord, and we're back with more Infinite Warfare. Pretty much I'm going to explain what happened in the last part, because it spontaneously just fucking happened. So, okay, so for those who don't know, I live in probably the weirdest part of Florida, because I've mentioned it a couple of times that I live in Florida. I live in, basically in the middle of suburban and ghetto. And what I mean by that is that you walk across the road, you're in the ghetto. You walk back, there's old ladies, old white folk running around, sitting on, just pretty much suburban. While on the other side, it's ghetto as shit, freaking people running around, pantsacking, all types of shit. It's weird. I'm in the weird part of Florida, alright? I don't know how else to explain it, but to explain it that way, because that's literally what I see every time I walk out of my house. But anyway, in this weird part of Florida, everything is right next to me. Walmart, GameStop, Best Buy, the power grids, and the same exact grids hold the internet for this area. So this happens every 1 or 2 months. And somehow, some way, somebody in this freaking part of Florida is retarded enough to crash into that power grid and knock the internet off for everybody in this area. So while we were streaming the other day, when all of a sudden the stream just stopped, which at least it stopped on a high note and not in the middle of a cutscene or something like that. When it stopped, I couldn't get back on. It ended around 10 o'clock. It started at 10, and it did not end until 2:30 in the morning. So that pretty much explains why I didn't get back on last night. I posted a thing on Twitter about it for those who've probably seen it on Twitter. But that's pretty much the self-explanatory of what happened the night before. So, I'm going to tell you guys what you missed, though, because there was a scene after that one cutscene that I know that you guys missed, and it's pretty much goes as follows. After that cutscene with the freaking dickhead, Mars McTunham punk on the big monitor, looking like he, kind of shat his pants as a kid and nobody wiped his ass. When we left that hangar, the ship that we were on is shaking around so much that I slid off the ship, and one of our guys, I don't know who's, the guy that basically asked if Salter was single, that guy, he saves my ass, but the thing is that the ship crashed into the building and there's debris falling on us. So a quick time event happened where you pretty much press the X or A button, depending on what console you're playing on, to thrust jump to not only save yourself, but also save your guy. And that's pretty much what happened. That's it. It was just that little cutscene. Nothing really special happens. It's just that. So, thank God it was just that little scene and not a major cutscene that is really story driven. So, before we continue, I should have done this while I was writing up the notes for the review, because I will be giving Activision the frickin' hammer once we finish the game, because we're at the very end. But I didn't post the second part of this playthrough, so give me a minute to do that. It'll only take me 2 seconds. And sent. And hopefully that is good. It's fixing itself. While I'm at it, hit the button to resume the game. We should start right when that QuickTime event happened. So, like I said, nothing major really is going on. So, be grateful for that. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, blind playthrough. Oh my god, that shit was loud in my ear. Alright. Awards. Agility.
We good?
Yes, sir. Solid. Solid. Bit better, Captain.
Alert. This is Admiral Koch. Olympus has been locked down. Enemy combatants are contained. Airship destruction is imminent.
Oh, that's Ethan. Checkpoint reach.
Bridge is on the other side of this wall, sir.
We'll have to breach.
Got a soft point right here, sir.
Copy, I see it.
Hold on, I want to look around. Maybe there's an armor or something I didn't notice. Oh, there ain't
Plant your
shit.
charge, Captain.
Alright, here we go.
Charge is set.
Oh my god! That shit blew up in my face. Okay, fuck you.
Bridge is on the other side of this wall, sir.
We'll have to breach.
Got a soft point right here, sir.
Copy, I see it.
Smart shot. Give me that.
Plant your charge, Captain.
I was trying to grab something to drink.
Charge is set.
And I got bullshitted. Alright, here we go.
Go, go!
Navy SEALs!
That stairway, sir.
We need to penetrate now.
Tap in
charges.
the hacking module.
Reyes, there are bots inside. See if you can hack one.
Worker drones. They're not armed.
Copy. Get in there.
Got eyes on Koch. I'm taking him.
Sir, you have to stop it before the destruction equals active. Under attack! Are you looking for? I have exhausted the full body. Stop that!
Break his head in, yes!
Target is still alive. Ethan, scrub that scuttle. Secure the bots.
Aye, sir. Bots are standing down, Captain. Olympus C6s are now under my control, sir.
All Settle forces, this is Captain Reyes. We have control of the Olympus Mons.
End that bastard, Reyes.
Can I just shoot him right now?
You lack what it takes to win this war. I had what it took to beat you, Koch. Killing me isn't winning. I killed your admiral. Your iron shield is down. Death is no disgrace. Captain has the con.
Marines, take him away.
Good work, Captain.
Ready to launch on your command, sir.
Olympus Mons. Go flight.
Listen up. The front is unaware we control the Olympus. We're going to Mars. Ethan set a drop course for SetDef's orbital shipyard. We'll use their own ship against them and launch a full assault.
Operation
from the
Black
Olympus
Flag.
Bridge. The front destroyed our fleet. Let's do the same to them.
What are my orders, sir?
You hold here, Gator. I'll call you if I need you. Go for drop, Ethan. Mars coordinates locked. 3, 2, 1.
Yo, we're about to go to Mars and fuck them right in the ass! Right in the ass!
Influx in 3, 2, 1.
SDF shipyard bears 000, Captain.
Let's clear a path through this defensive screen, then engage it with everything we've got.
Activating weapons.
Olympus, verify fire status. You are reading weapons red.
Negative, Tower. Olympus's weapons safe. Stand by for systems check.
Targeting is in your hunt, Captain.
Go missiles loose!
Aye, sir.
Weapons away!
Sir, you're free to target the capital ship. Spectre cannon is online.
Hey, Nemesis! Fuck you!
Holy shit.
Sector force for responder. Prepare for contact. That radiation could be dangerous. Well, probably. Cannon one charge.
Tower actual is unavailable at this time. Keep firing!
Weapons capacity down to 75%.
Ready back to bitch, ain't it?
Captain, weapons capacity is below 40%.
Shit! We'll need every bit of that.
Where are you going?
Ordnance at 30%.
All stations.
Fuck your ship.
Reserve.
Exhaust everything we got!
Fuck your ship. Oh. You want to try to be slick? Through your ship.
Ethan, status.
Remaining weapon systems are offline, Captain. We don't have enough firepower to destroy the shipyard.
Ethan, hold course for the shipyard.
What's the plan?
You and I handle the boarding parties. Try to get ordnance control back up.
Check. Brooks, Kashima, secure the bridge.
Lieutenant. Yes, ma'am.
Ethan, you got the con. Call sign Metal 1. Let's move.
Oh, this is poetic justice.
Metal 1, report.
Set Dev has breached. Moving to navigation. Olympus 6s are engaging now.
Copy. No one enters the bridge, understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Secretary takes control of these C6s. We're in deep shit.
Hey, man, you got me
Ordnance
trapped in
back
the
up, it
corner.
won't matter. Bridge, contact and navigation. C6s are dug in.
Set that in the control room.
On the radar.
On the lookout.
Watch the wheelhouse.
Second deck. Let it go. Reloading, cover me. Stuck it. Let it go.
Fuck. I got too cocky. That was my own damn fault.
Second deck. One down.
Our shipyard is in range. If we can't get weapons loose, what's our course of action?
We've still got the Olympus Mons. We can use it to ram the shipyard.
Collision maneuver?
A direct hit should bring the shipyard down.
Solid copy, Captain.
Salt,
Who are you asking?
let's push.
Ordnance control through here. Let's get this open, Reyes. Clock's ticking. Panel's out. We can open it manually.
Bridge, we are out of options. Prepare to ram the shipyard.
Captain, the Olympus is going to be torn up by SETDEF forces before we're on target.
Send Jackals to our position. We'll run close air for you. Keep Olympus pointed at the shipyard. Full speed ahead. Clear? Guns up. They're on us.
Damn. Alright.
Captain, the Olympus is going to be torn up by SETDEF forces before we're on target.
Send Jackals to our position. We'll run close air for you. Keep Olympus pointed at the... Guns up. They're on us.
West side.
Captain, the Olympus is going to be torn up by SETDEF forces before we're on target.
Send Jackals to our position.
Yes, sir.
Guns
What?
up. They're on us.
Why did it...
Captain, the Olympus is going to be torn up by SETDEF forces before we're on target.
Send Jackals to our position. We'll run close air for you. Keep Olympus pointed at the shipyard. Full speed ahead. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Guns up. They're on us. Where are my birds, Metal One?
Moments away, sir.
I see him.
Raider to main. I need retribution on station for fire support and possible extraction. How copy?
Solid, actual. Be advised, retribution guidance systems are impaired. Cannot guarantee jump accuracy.
Gator, go for jump. Defend Olympus, guns hot.
One last...
Roger. 3, 2, 1. Retribution is in the AO.
Thanks, Alpha. Check. Metal One will run fire support with Red. You keep your eye on the prize.
Aye, sir.
Balance increasing.
Where the fuck are the bases? There they are.
Retribution hangar deck.
Go for hangar, Captain.
Boss, we're short on pilots, but I need all available jacks. I know you're an ace.
I can fly these, sir. Airborne in 30 seconds.
Fair winds, LT.
Thank you, Captain.
Hull integrity is at 43%.
Hold course, prep for evac. Gator, status report.
She's holding together, but I don't know how much more damage she can take.
Direct hit. All down stabilized.
Captain, bandits on my six.
Gibson.
I've been hit. I'm going down.
Shit.
Tracking incoming.
Captain, I've lost main thrusters. Mars gravity well is tugging hard.
Copy. Prep retribution for exfiltrating.
Olympus hull integrity is critical.
Affirm.
What the fuck? What was I getting hit by?
Captain, bandits on my six.
Gibson.
I've been hit. I'm going down.
Target's 12 o'clock.
I got that.
Missiles inbound. 250. Mark 6.
Captain,
Copy. Prep retribution for exfil, Gator. Affirm. We're close. All ahead, full. Stand by, Salt. I'm heading your way. Salt, I'm visual.
Reyes, Roger 6!
1-1 is hit. Double engine stalled. Triangle artillery. Bell 1. This is it. Lock in and ram the shipyard.
Captain, Retribution is losing altitude. Cannot divert.
Affirm, Captain. You're veering for a path. Collision imminent. Ethan, pull up now! Aye, sir. Shit! Mayday, mayday, mayday.
All stations. Retribution is a nav system casualty. Full power loss. Port engine firing. One gun going down.
Salt! Mayday, mayday, mayday. 1-1 is breaking up. I can't hold her.
Wow.
Warning, physical damage.
Royal Flush. Silver trophy.
All stations experiencing critical failures. Warship can't maintain altitude. Abandon ship! Abandon ship! Retribution going down! Brace for impact!
Shit.
Retribution, this is Raider. Do you copy? Gator! Gator!
We're at the crash site! Under down, heavy bleeding. We need immediate casevac.
This is 1-1. Copy medevac. What is your location? Negative copy, 1-1. Transmitting in the blind. I say again, negative copy. What is your location? Ethan.
Over here, sir.
Marines!
Glad you made it, sir. Sergeant Brooks is up that way.
Thanks, Marine. Take care of him.
Yes, sir.
Shit.
Captain! Hurry up, sir! Help me get this off him! Hang in there, buddy. Captain Reyes is gonna help us. No problem, sir.
Is that Salt? Please tell me that's not Salt.
Look at the commander.
Oh!
Stock is all. All right. We got you, Cash.
No!
Over here, Captain! He's bleeding bad. We have to save him now. I'll go get him naked. You have to take over and apply pressure.
I have him. Go.
Really?
Sorry, sir. Always have been a bleeder.
Don't worry, Cash. I got you.
I'll probably get a Purple Heart for this, huh? That'll impress the lieutenant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she'll love it.
I can still fight.
I know you can, Marine. We're gonna get you back out there in no time. Brooks, where's that med kit? Let's go!
No.
Is that Marine, sir?
Wow.
Rest in peace, Cash. I couldn't find anything, sir. It's okay, Sergeant. We tried. Hell of a day, Commander. Semper Fi, Marine.
Let's get to the red. Sir. Marines!
Wow. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, right? I don't know why they added that stupid little thing there. That's like the freaking shit from Advanced Warfare. Oh, press so-and-so to pay respects. That's dumb. But that cutscene did have an impact.
Stand fast! Identify yourself! Blue! Blue! It's Commander Reyes. Got Marines with me.
Commander. Sergeant, good to see you guys. Right this way.
Damn, wow. Shit.
Captain? Lieutenant? Where the hell were you?
Good to see you too, Saul.
Brooks?
Ma'am?
Kashima?
AIA, Lieutenant. Gibson too.
Peace to the fallen. Your men are waiting for you, Sergeant. Get them set. Stand by for orders.
Marines, on me.
Give me a sit rep.
Salvage what we could from the red. Comms are up.
Lift platform to the shipyard is 100 clicks north-northeast. We're in the middle of nowhere out here.
SDF scout ship came through. We shot it down.
There'll be others.
We'll be ready for them.
Stratcom?
No signal. We're isolated.
I'll do whatever it takes to keep us secure.
You're our leader, sir. Not our savior.
I hold myself accountable, Chief.
As you should. You aborted the mission. Captain.
He saved his ship and crew, Chief.
And that's noble, but the shipyard remains intact. Look, the strength of the pack is in all the wolves, Captain. All in, no matter the cost. They were ready. Now, if you don't have the will to make that kind of choice, then like me, you have no place being in command.
I couldn't ram my own ship. I would have killed them.
They came to win. This doesn't look like victory.
SDF scout ship!
Take cover, watch your round count!
Wait till it's close!
All stations, this is Metal 1.
Ethan, what's your position?
Inbound, sir. Marking now.
Check your fire!
Robot Army reporting for duty, sir.
He hacked the Olympus bots.
Smart bastard.
How many did you get?
Full company, sir. I mean, they're idiots, but they can fight.
Good work, Metal One. Touchdown and get ready to go.
Aye, sir.
Captain, we're all with you, sir.
Thanks, Chief. Let's get back to work.
Aye, sir.
We stay trenched in down here. We're sitting ducks.
We're not staying here. We're engaging, up there.
Storm the gates.
Fight our way to the top, get ourselves a ship. Pass word.
Raj, I'll get a transport set. Griff's out there. Go see him. You need a weapon.
Salt. I'm glad you're still here.
Hell or high water.
Status.
Transmitter is up. No hits.
Report all traffic immediately.
You'll have to excuse me, sir. Really busy.
Get your mechs onto the transports. They're spearheading the assault.
No, we're at the very end. We're on Mars right now, so that means that this might be like the last.
Any recommendation, Griff?
Whatever's gonna kill most of them, and leave a few for me.
Heavies, powerful beam with auto tracking, no armor crate refills. I would so use this pistol, but you know what? We need as much firepower as possible. Yeah, but like this feels like the end, cause there's no. We already got I killed every ace, so I have the whole card thing now. but it sucks because I can't view it. Or maybe you can view it and there's just no way to see it at this moment in time. I don't know. But that's done. And like I said, we're on Mars. So that means pretty much that we're at the final stretch. This is the last bit of the game. And I did point that out, that this is like...
Everything made it out unscathed. Got your kid on the table over here, sir.
Wow.
Griff, I'm gonna need you behind the barrel.
Yes, sir.
Mac, you lead Echo Team.
I'll be ready, Captain.
Yeah, so I did mention it in the notes that I have for the review that this game is roughly like 8 or so hours, give or take. Keep in mind that I died a lot, so I think that it would be roughly 8 or 9, but it still feels a little bit short considering how everything goes.
I need you out there with me on this one.
Shall we?
Who's in the cockpit?
Boggs, we're in good hands.
Boggs, fly low to avoid radar and air defense.
Aye, sir.
I saved one for you, Captain. We're in short supply, but I knew you'd make it, sir.
Appreciate it, TJ.
Green to go, Boggs. Up in 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do not fight here to win. Our battle is so that those we fight for do not lose. There are billions of people back home who don't know what we're doing, but they will know exactly what we've done. Good luck out there.
That will be mentioned in the credits.
Objective is
Trust me.
infiltrating the orbital
I
platform.
have literally
Flying directly
wrote
up to the
3
shipyard is a
pages
no-go
worth
due
of
to their
notes on
active
this
intercept
shit.
system, so this is a ground assault. Ethan's bots will create a diversion while our Ravens insert on the edge of the platform's perimeter. There are 3 anti-air guns that need to be taken out before our birds can move in and provide support.
I'll prime the ordnance I commandeered from the Olympus Mons to hit those AA turrets. Captain, I'll give you access to a drone to designate those strike positions. Hey, should be a blast.
Affirmative, Ethan. After the guns are down, we push into the facility and ascend to the shipyard.
Dock in 5 seconds.
I'm gonna say this right now. Activision's gonna love me at first, and then they're gonna hate me
Advised,
after.
LG is hot.
Raider flight to Bravo 1. Follow for insert in the west. All elements stand by for insert.
Here we go, here we go.
Touchdown.
Guns up!
Run!
Heavy resistance. Watch for enemy drone.
Stay low! Get the cover!
Oh, I'm already dead. Your captain is dead.
Guns up!
Encountering heavy resistance. Watch for enemy drone.
Stay low! Get the cover!
What is this? Anti-grabs? Thank you.
AA guns are cutting us up.
I got one! Other shipping containers!
Hey, first pair of AA guns are visual.
Copy. Ethan, let's target that AA.
Copy!
I know they are, but I just find it funny as how they're useful here, but they're not useful in the multiplayer.
AA guns are engaging jackals.
Target marked.
Contact on target!
Be advised, first AA gun is down.
Echo support element is inbound. They'll get you through the door.
Ethan, get him. Get him, Ethan. Get him, Ethan. Thanks, Ethan. I know he is. Ethan be saving lives. They can actually kill themselves with their own grenades. You saw that? I didn't know that. That's actually good. That should be another thing I should add to, there we go. What am I aiming for, specifically? Nothing, because I can't. They're... Oh, screw it.
Trying to get away!
You got a trophy, team killing fucktards. Oh. Start with Gator. Oh god, Ethan. Did I ever mention how much I hate those robots? I hate those robots. Those robots with the shield. I hate them. Sorry, Ethan. Scared the shit out of me, man. They're on some next location to get the fuck out of me.
20 meters. Sniper! Second floor! To the north! Copy!
Bravo, deployed in my position.
Raven 3 approaching with reinforcements.
Copy, friendly's approaching.
20 meters!
Here we go. Crap. Where am I going? This way.
Got SETF on the entrance. Gotta smoke them to get through.
It's done! 1 o'clock!
More of those damn... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I gotta charge this shit? Wow.
11 o'clock!
I'm gonna get another grenade. Oh my god, not again. We gotta do all this again. Motherfucker just threw a grenade at me, no? Oh, that's Ethan, alright. All that left is that bot. And that's just the fun part, dealing with it. 'Cause I have no ammo.
Area secure, move up!
Raven 3, inserting Marines.
You engage it, Reyes. I'll cover you.
I need ammo first. Hey.
It's good to be in a fight with you, sir.
I swear to God, if you die in front of me. Oh my God, I called it!
He's gone, Reyes.
Shit.
I so called that shit. Ah! Why would you do that?
2-6 to Raider. We're getting torn up by those AAs. Drone is up and ready. Mark your target, sir. Set Dempster up at our drone link. Make this one count, sir.
Target marked!
Copy. Firing. Target destroyed, sir.
Well done, Commander.
I'm so pissed about that. You don't understand. That makes me mad. Like, why would you do something like that?
Here, on me.
Oh damn, people are on fire. Scattered asses everywhere, covered wall. Swear to God, if somebody... Oh!
Griff, shadow the Marines!
breaking from cover. There they are!
Fuck. I replaced my shield on accident, but you know that's fine. I think I can do without. Everybody? I think it is. They're not using any mechs either. Bottom of the pit. That shit is pretty much dead. Need ammo.
This is our pinch point!
Drone is down, Captain. Set them blockers. No strike available.
Squadron, call for fire. I need guns on these AAs.
Roger. Inbound for gun run. Time to target 10 seconds.
C-12's got your name on it, Reyes.
What did I get hit? What the?
Got a target! On the catwalk! At the top! Light him up! Contact! 11 o'clock!
This is our pinch point!
There's the last AA gun! Drone is down, Captain. Set them blockers. No strike available.
Squadron, call for fire. I need guns on these AAs.
Roger. Inbound for gun run. Time to target 10 seconds.
I see it!
Time to target. 5 seconds. Shackles and weapons loose. Danger close.
I'm just chilling behind this rock. I'm not
Captain,
really.
be advised. AA guns are still online.
Delta 2-5, I need you to take down the guns by whatever means necessary.
Negative 2-5 is weapons dry. I got nothing left, sir.
2-5, you gotta hit those positions. We are out of options.
Understood, Commander. I'll ram the gun site. Fair winds, sir. Good luck.
Fair winds.
Rhino team, I want reinforcements on this bridge. Pronto! Copy, Rhino team.
Go, go, go!
Rhino team, on station. Check! Trench in on the bridge. Copy!
All stations, be advised, AA defenses are down. We're moving up.
Target across this bridge. We're in. Good work, Commander.
Contact! 2 o'clock!
Yup, he ordered a kamikaze strike.
Let's go. 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 All right, hold up. Griff, take lead.
I'll stay down here with my Marines. Buy you some time, sir.
No, you go up with the captain. I'll stay here.
But man,
Take these.
Get going. I'll live for a good gunfight.
You three, stay with Griff.
Give him hell, Captain. All right, you two, over there, cover us. You make the far side.
Let's get this done and get out of here.
Take it to him, sir.
Same to you, warrant officer. Show him how it's done, Griff.
They ain't bulletproof, sir.
I hope you don't die, Griff. Hard. They gotta come up with another. I think you do have another season of that, actually.
These SDF vessels are in dry dock, sir. They're being built, repaired, or resupplied.
Can you identify a ship we can use?
Yes, ma'am. I've located one with drop capabilities.
Good. That's our ride.
What's our plan of attack when we get to the top? They will ambush.
He's right. This elevator is the only way up from the surface.
I'm sure they're tracking us now. Sir, I can engage the emergency lock before we get to the summit.
We'll go exterior. Our boost rigs will give us an edge.
Ambush the ambush.
Once we're clear, we can move the elevator up.
Affirmative. Salt, Chief, you with me. Brooks, Ethan, we don't make it, you head up there and kick all the ass you can find. Ethan can fly that ship.
Solid copy, Commander.
Plan is to rally at the top.
Get her done, sir.
Hold it here, Ethan.
Roger. Hang on.
We've got incoming.
On you, Reyes.
Clear, stand down. Got a visual.
Got him.
Possible action. Requesting backup. Inbound. Possible enemy movement.
These guys like literally just walked in front of me and didn't do anything.
They spotted us. Target's down.
Like that was like that's the first time I seen that where the AI was that dumb and didn't know what the hell they were doing.
Let's keep moving.
Keep your eyes open.
They're deploying every bot they have.
Means our forces are putting up a fight down there.
Let's see if we can help them out and disable these launchers.
Salt, you got one of those charges?
Here you go.
Doors opening. Let me go before it blows.
No, I'm not allowed. No.
Please. The mission. Let go.
Damn it, Mac! Why'd she do that?
She did that so we keep going. The others are still counting on us.
You're right.
Let's go stop that ambush.
Damn. Like some Saving Private Ryan bullshit. Everyone's fucking dying. I'm going to fuck up everybody in this space station.
We're clear through here. Enemies up ahead. Stay low.
We think Sano is targeting this level. You too! Mark up here! Shuttle guards, get in here! Deploy C6s!
That's
we
a shuttle
have
station.
on targets!
We've got the drop on them. On your go, Reyes.
Dan da na 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 da 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 da.
Let's get the others up here and get to that ship.
Raj.
Ready to load off, Captain.
Oh.
Thanks, sir.
Where's the chief?
She didn't make it.
We gotta go.
Clear!
All clear.
Which ship is it, Ethan?
Right there.
That's a destroyer.
It's got a full payload.
Can we use it?
To fight our way out?
No. To level this place.
The ship on fire, Captain. The weapon system is not enabled.
Forget the weapons. Let's release the moorings, key in a drop, and go.
Boats. How can we enable the payload?
Firing control, sir.
Where's firing control?
Command center, ma'am. Shuttle ride that way.
Who's gonna do that?
Me.
You'll never make it back to the ship. If we wait, they'll fire on us.
You're not gonna wait.
Captain. How will you get home?
No one's going home. You board that ship and you terminate this place, Salt. Do as much damage as you can before SDF takes you out.
I can do both. I can hit the shipyard and drop out of here.
You won't have time.
Watch me.
You got the green light to do whatever it takes. Just finish the mission.
Everybody good with this?
You'll need a crew to launch. We'll have to fight our way on.
Shuttle. Brooks, take him out. Ethan, with me.
No, ma'am. Captain's gonna need my help to get to the command center.
Damn you both. Did you know we were gonna finish this here?
No. I think Mac did.
Well, I guess I'll see you both in hell.
Count on it.
Okay, gentlemen, let's move out! Fair winds.
Oh man, this is gonna be a suicide run.
Captain, you copy?
Affirmative, Ethan.
I'm into their network. Got eyes on you now.
What about enemy positions?
Got eyes on those too, sir.
This is suicide, Reyes.
I gave my order, Salt.
Captain doesn't always bring his men home.
Not always.
This is your stop, sir. Looks to be clear.
Check.
Junction room. Should be full of stock you can swipe.
Last haul, huh?
Regrettably, sir.
Basically, welcome to hell. This is your ticket. Your one-way ticket. There's no coming back from this.
All set. Where to?
All the way to the floor. Guns close.
Stock up on what you can.
Careful. Let's go.
Shocking.
Approaching the destroyer. I need weapons and moorings unlocked.
I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a really good climax they got going
be
on
advised,
right now.
hostile airships are moving to your sector.
Copy. Eyes on.
Like, you can actually feel the weight of what you're doing.
Got no cover.
I'll take care of that.
Fuck cover when you can hack a drone. Hi, bud.
Dead end, Ethan.
Use the access shaft, upper left.
Copy that.
Peter, we're dug in with the Marines, taking fire!
So we're getting stitched up over here, no time to
Copy.
waste!
Moving as fast as I can. Hold them off.
Oh, shit.
Ethan!
Ethan, my man!
Thanks, partner.
In spite of the situation, I'm enjoying myself, sir.
Me too.
Uh-oh. Of course his gun is gonna be safer.
I'm clear here, Ethan.
Good shooting, sir. You'll need to take the elevator to firing control. Almost there.
Copy.
You should be going by their munitions depot, sir.
Affirmative. Quite an arsenal.
Lieutenant, enemy's boarding! Reyes, we're taking casualties here! Running out of time!
Ethan, hostile forces are aboard the Lieutenant's destroyer.
Sir, firing control entry is dead ahead. Be advised, room is occupied with armed personnel.
Roger that.
Drones I can use? No, I can't. Fuck behind you. Oh, now you want to take him out. Thank you, Ed.
Ethan, hostile forces are aboard the Lieutenant's destroyer.
Sir, firing control entry is dead ahead. Be Be advised, room is occupied with armed personnel.
Roger that.
One, two. Oh, what the? You know there's more. Where's the rest?
All clear, Metal One!
Firing control terminal should be on the main console, sir. Captain, the terminal. As soon as you can, please, sir.
Okay.
I'm at the terminal, Ethan. You release the moorings, I'll activate firing control.
Sir, SysDef shut down the switches on the lock. I can blow the relays from here and release the moorings manually, but I'll need your help.
I'll come back.
No time. Core interference may disable my processor. Hack into my system and you can keep me moving. Use the hacking module. I've got line of sight to your location, sir.
Okay. I'm in. Pretty strange.
It's very unusual, sir.
What do we do?
Distribution room. Down the steps, Captain. We'll pull the fuses, overload the circuits, melt the relays on the ship lock.
Ethan, why do you need me for this?
Core's electromagnetic. Shock may disable my processor. I'll need your help to stay mobile. Get me inside the distribution room and we can overload it in time. My chassis can sustain temps well above this, sir. Keep moving. Core room is just up ahead.
You already know how this is gonna go. I don't even have to explain it.
What do we do?
Inductive coil visible in my hand. Pull the capacitor to destabilize the reactor.
Okay, looks like it's overloading. Let's get out of here.
Oh, sir. Core is still holding. They don't need a charge. Set it off. My self-destruct, sir. The detonation will ignite the core. It'll set off a chain reaction and blow the mooring.
There's gotta be another way.
I'm afraid not, sir. I understand the conflict, Captain. I'm ready. I promise. Good luck, Rhea. It's been an honor, sir.
Honor was all mine, Metal One.
Reyes, we're mobile. Enable firing control.
Damn.
Firing control is set. You have the con.
Copy firing control.
Target is marked. Fire on my position.
Reyes, get the hell out of there!
Fire on my position, Salter!
I can't do that, Nick!
Nora, finish the mission! It's an order!
Said weapons free! All stations! Warship is green to engage! Guns! Swivel mount Mark 1! Open fire! Open fire! Incoming missile bearing 240! On countermeasure! Hold target! Hold target! Concentrate fire! Concentrate fire! Switch off fast monitor! Fire starboard launcher on! Casualties on the bridge! No road safety cover! Keep firing! Keep firing!
Damn, that was my only chance of surviving.
All stations! Star 1-2, transmitting in the blind. Shipyard destroyed. Reyes, do you copy? Reader? Nick, do you copy?
Operation Bloodstorm, Bronze. The Longest Day, Gold.
Both officers, aware of the imminent danger, in spite of extensive casualties planned and skillfully executed, an attack with unwavering devotion to their duty. Commander Reyes and Lieutenant Salter gallantly offered their own lives and those of their crew, mobilizing at close range against superior firepower. The operation eliminated vital numbers of enemy vessels and destroyed the settlement defense France orbital shipyard. The officer's commitment exhibited the highest traditions of naval service.
Peace to the fallen.
You guys don't see it right now, but I'm literally doing the salute. The campaign deserves that. Oh, the shitstorm I'm about to give Activision. Okay. So, I know a lot of people have been waiting for this. Here's my review and here's my honest opinion about this game. And there's 3 parts to this. And we're gonna go through each part. What the fuck is this?
Dear Andrew, it's Fleet Week. More ships are dry docked against the dawn sky. I'm home, but it's not home without you. I know I had what every woman envied, a husband that gave life more meaning. You were my handsome better half. Since the day we locked eyes, I thought of you constantly. I still do. The internal drive that earned me my rank cost me a marriage. The Navy imbued me to accomplish the mission and never quit. To that end, I'll never stop loving you, no matter where or when I go. Thank you. Being together was a gift. With love always, Laura.
Sir? I'm not quite sure how a son greets his father after not seeing him for a lifetime. Guess I'll say hi, Dad. Finally tracked down your address through the Human Resource Department in Washington. I had to use my birth certificate to prove we were related. I want you to know I followed in your footsteps. I joined the Navy. Thought it would make you proud. If we ever saw each other, we'd have more to talk about. I went to sniper school to be a sharpshooter, but my vision changed. I became an instructor. I'm currently deployed aboard the UNSA carrier Retribution. My mom Sandy passed away this year. I went back to the old house just before shipping out and found a box with your Silver Star for Valor. My mom kept it all this time. I wish I'd known you still lived in Tennessee. I would have dropped by. Could have had a beer and caught up. I forgive you for leaving. I hope you're not mad at me for writing. Thanks for helping bring me into this world. I did my best to be a good man. Maynard Griffin.
Marta, the Navy has made my life a long-distance love affair. The things I love are all far away. My home, my animals, you. I am doing important work. I'm ready for anything, even this. The military did not take my life. I volunteered it. I know this isn't easy. Please don't cry for me or us. Cry for a world that couldn't make peace. I think of you and my heart races. I smile, I laugh out loud, and people tell me I always seem so happy. I am. I have you. Yours forever, Yetide.
Hey, Mom. Dad. When I joined the Marines, I told you that I'm ready to give my life for fighting for a good cause. If I don't come home for any reason, then that's what happened. I hope I died doing something heroic. And in the long run, I hope that I made you proud. I promised myself I wouldn't get close to people here, but it's kind of impossible not to. I wasn't scared here, but I was homesick. Mom, I had a dream last night that you were making dinner. Yes, my favorite pork chops. And we were all at the table together. Tell Aunt Joyce I said hi and I love her. And give Bailey a big kiss and a new tennis ball from me. Everyone here has a mother and father, but you and Dad only have one son. So I'm sorry I didn't make it back. Semper Fi. Your loving son, Todd.
For my dear wife Olivia and my daughter Nisreen. If you are reading this, I guess I didn't make it home. I was prepared to face danger and death. I hope I did so with dignity. My time was cut short, but
you did it with
I had
honor.
countless blessings. I married the perfect woman. I have a brand new daughter on the way. I'd be selfish to ask for more. I love you, Olivia. Welcome our baby into this world and cherish her for me. Remind her about her daddy. And please, never be afraid to do what you need to find happiness. Nisreen? Hello, sweetheart. I left for this tour before you were born. I'm sorry I won't be able to see you grow up. Daddy wanted to make the world a better place. That's why we made you. Keep me in your prayers and try to do one good deed every day. Be safe, my family. Victor.
To my dearest wife, Sarah, my son, Noah, and my daughter, Abby. If you're reading this, I can tell you with the utmost confidence that I died for something right and just. The cost of war is higher than any one life, and I happily give mine in defense of my men and family. Abby, I'm sorry I didn't keep my promise when I said I was coming home. My hopes for your future gave me the strength to protect everything we hold dear. You will always be Daddy's little girl. Noah, be an honest man. Keep your word. Only use violence as a last resort. You're the man of the house now. Sarah, please keep our baby safe. And find it in your heart to forgive me for leaving you alone. If my last breath is not in the battlefield, then surely it will be in your arms. Keep me in your hearts. Always.
My dearest children,
Well, as this letter will only be used in the event of my death, it may seem somewhat sorrowful, but I don't want you to see it that way, okay? I have always felt that our stay on Earth, the time we call life, it's a temporary gift to be spent in service of something greater than ourselves. Death comes to us all. It is not to be feared. I loved my job, but I hated war. But the secret mission I undertook every single day was to protect the two of you from anyone or anything that threatened your health and well-being. So promise me, you will take care of one another, and please live your lives to the fullest, with all the love in my heart. Mum.
Oh god, here comes the one that I really don't want to hear.
Sir, we're behind enemy lines now in the heat of battle. Time is short. You've given an order from which there is likely no return. You did what had to be done. All in. I'm proud of you. You're a born leader, sir. Today was one of the worst days in history, and forgive me for saying it, but it was the greatest day of my life. I did everything I was trained for and more. Together, we fought the good fight. Over Titan, you said we were brothers. I always wanted to know what a family really is. Now I do. Admiral Raines told me that a soldier is only as good as his last mission. If this is ours, then I can say, with certainty, we were damn good, sir. Better to burn out than it is to rust. Metal One, out.
Give me a minute. Peace of the Fallen, Silver. That kicked me right in the fucking feels. Really bad. Oh, man. That... I swear to God, nobody felt like crying a little bit during there. I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. Because that was fucked up. That was fucked up. It's because you saw every single one of them die, too. And that's even more of an impact. Alright. Activision? I'm gonna hit you fucking hard as shit right now with this review. Alright. So, like I said, the review is in 3 parts. The campaign, zombies, and the multiplayer. I'm gonna start with the campaign, since we just did that. Alright, and so these are the notes I jogged down for the campaign. Obviously, the campaign is probably the best campaign I've seen in Call of Duty in years. With the way they set it up, it feels like it's right next to Modern Warfare. I'm not gonna say it tops Modern Warfare, but it's right there next to it. Each moment is memorable for what it is. Segments don't feel like they're dragged on forever. It's simple, quick, and they have a deep, rich universe here. They have background when you're on the ship, on the Retribution. They have background logs of all the characters so you can learn the characters more. They do everything they can to keep you submerged into this game. And each character that you interact with in the fight are memorable, likable, and you don't feel like they are a nuisance or they overstay their welcome. Upgrades and collectibles have also been changed due to, I don't know what caused the change, maybe because of the way the game is set up differently. But the changes is that the collectibles are actual upgrades that you get during side missions. Side missions, think of them like Black Ops 2, but instead of it just being one side mission, there's multiple, and you can go at them at any order you want. And when you go at them, they have different types of side missions. They have Jackal dogfights, which are probably the most unique and polished fight system that I've ever seen. It kind of feels like Ace Combat or yeah, Ace Combat, the game, the dogfight shooter game from Konami, not Konami, freaking Bandai. It's really thorough, really thought out. The customization for your Jackal is actually pretty nice. Wish there was more of that in the multiplayer, but there's not. And that's what makes this game kind of stand out, especially with the campaign. So with upgrades and everything like that, you'll find these armories, and when you go into the armories, you'll unlock new upgrades for your grenades, and so on. And you'll constantly have these new perks stacked onto your character as well as your Jackal. And also, collectibles have also changed in the way that you don't find random computers around the map. Instead, you pick up guns and you unlock these guns in your armory. And as you keep finding more and more guns and stuff like that, you find more upgrades and attachments for said gun. Gibbing. In previous Call of Duties, like, I don't know what happened. In Modern Warfare 1 and 2 and World at War, gibbing was a thing where if you, like, killed somebody, you would actually see the body parts explode and stuff like that. It basically would show, like, how war would really be fought, because it made no sense that if somebody held a grenade and it blew up in their face, that their body would stay intact and they just hit the ground. No, something's coming off. And they really show that here. They really show that these weapons actually pack a punch. In fact, there's one weapon in the game that reminds me of the railgun from Doom, and it is fun as hell to use. Because you just charge it and you hit it, and if there's everybody's like right next to that railgun blast, just tomato soup everywhere. So it feels like you're actually doing something instead of it just like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna ragdoll and hit the floor. I already said about the Jackal segments are really polished. The atmosphere, the universe that you run around in on the planets, you know, you fight in, like, you know, space belts, asteroid fields, all this stuff. It just feels like you're actually in space, and it's really nice. The only cons I could say about the campaign is that the in-game engine and the pre-rendered cutscenes you see throughout the game do not match up well. You'll see these pre-rendered cutscenes that kind of look blurry at times, and it'll just all of a sudden go into the in-game in-game engine models right there, and it just doesn't look right. Like, there's so much detail. It looks like as if it's a CG movie at first, and then it just goes into like a different engine altogether, and it just feels weird. It feels out of place. You can tell that it's a little bit outdated when it does that, because if you look at Black Ops 3, it didn't really do that. Like, everything that was happening wasn't pre-rendered. It was all in the in-game engine. Also, certain scenes feel like as if it never happens once the cutscene's over. Like in the first segment of the game, when you use Ethan to break into a door to stop people from blowing up the headquarters of the UNSA, after that cutscene's over and you're escorting the commander out, if you look back towards the door that was pretty much broken off the hinges, the door's intact. It acts as if you were never there. So that kind of ruins the submersion a little bit of the campaign. Short campaign. The campaign's kind of short. It's basically like 9 minutes. Not 9 minutes. What the hell? 9 hours. 8 hours, depending. Keep in mind, I died a lot, so it'd probably round out around 10 for me. But it should be, if you do it right and you don't die as much, it'd be 9 or 8 hours. I already said that the graphics feel kind of outdated. Also, difficulty spikes. Difficulty spikes kind of just randomly happen. There's 2 moments where it just spikes really fast and comes back really down afterwards, and it makes no sense why those difficulty spikes increase. And also the checkpoints, for the most part, are pretty thorough until those difficulty spikes rise. And all of a sudden you start at the beginning of this ridiculous fight with a bunch of enemies, and once you kill the whole group and you just die, instead of it like giving you a checkpoint midway through or once you covered a certain amount of the map, it puts you all the way back at the beginning. And it only happens like twice. So I don't know what happened there, but that's an issue. Repeated Jackal launch animation. Every time when you have to do a side mission or a main mission, whatever you have to do when you have to get into your Jackal to leave the Retribution, you'll always see the same launch animation. There's no variation. It's just the same thing. So you better get comfortable seeing that shit over and over and over and over again. There's only one time where it deviates, and that's it. The rest of the time, it's just the same launch animation, pre-rendered cutscene over and over and over and over again. And I wish they had kind of mixed that up a bit for the sake that you're going to constantly be in your Jackal going to these missions. Alright. That's out of the way. Zombies. Alright, so Zombies has a lot of... it has its mixed baggage. Thank you for purchasing and finishing our Infinite Warfare results, dedication, and made work together to create a gate. Infinity Ward, I'm gonna bash your shit. So, I'm not done with this review. This review sounds good on paper, but wait until we get to the multiplayer. Shit's gonna get real. Oh yeah, also, they added 2 new difficulties, which I know one's gonna be realistic. So, Specialist unlocked, so I bet you the last one's realistic. So, Veterans gotten toned down, because remember before, Veteran was like, oh yeah, you take 2 hits, you die. Now they actually toned it down a bit more, so if you look at it, it'd probably be like casual or whatever the hell the difficulty is. Let's see what the difficulties are. I can't even look at the difficulties. But whatever the first one is, that is easy. No, very easy. Next one is easy, and then basically Veterans normal mode now, because you can actually take a ton of bullets and don't feel like you're getting bombarded because of the new difficulties that they put in. So that's a bonus. I forgot to mention that in the notes here. Alright, Zombies. It has an interesting setting and characters, but my gripe about that is that it does not fit in this universe at all, because both the multiplayer and the campaign is set way out there in the future and everything like that, and yet this is set in the 80s. But I like the tone, I like the theme, and I also like the characters. The characters are kind of, you know, wacky and likable, kind of like how Treyarch's version of Zombies is. And I think there might be a connection, because we saw the Treyarch thing pop up right there, which makes no sense. But it would make sense if they were working on Zombies for this game. A lot of side objectives and challenges to do to kind of rack up tickets and stuff like that for the Easter egg. Only problem with this is that you get this game, the Zombies requires a lot of teamwork, a lot more than necessary for simple tasks. There'll be a challenge you have to do, like say kill a certain amount of enemies in a certain amount of time, yada yada yada, and if the whole team isn't really working together to do this simple of objective, you're going to be failing a lot. And then there's also in the arcade, there's like arcade machines you can work with to get tickets to for the Easter egg. And yeah, they give you like small amount of tickets, and it takes too long to build up on tickets. Also, certain things cost way too much, like doorways cost excessive amounts of credit just to get to point A to point B. Is this like this Zombies feels like it requires a lot of teamwork, and this discourages people, because I've seen a lot of people kind of just rage quit or just leave once they die. The good thing about the Zombies is that once you die, you have a chance of coming back to life during that game, during that round, and not after like normal Zombies, because you will actually be able to play a couple of games in the in this little room or whatever and build soul meter, and once you build up a soul meter, you can come back to life. You won't have, I don't think you come back with your guns or anything like that. You have to go buy them again, but they also remedy that by having a way to store your money in the map. You can go to an ATM once you power up that sector and put your money in, and then you can go back at any time to take money out or put more money in. So you have a way of preserving, you know, some way of protecting yourself, unlike how it starts you at the beginning of a round and you're constantly always dying and you have no way of doing anything because you have no money and all you got is a little crappy pistol. So that remedies that crap. So I appreciate that much. Let me see. Oh, Easter egg hints are not really like in previous zombie games. There is always some sort of like hint or clue around the map that tells you what you had to do. In this one, it kind of feels like out there, like you don't know exactly what you're supposed to be doing at first. You're kind of just running around blind and just trying to figure out how everything works. I mean, it's like that with every other zombies, but it feels really, really bad here. Like it's just non-existent. Like the only clue you get is in the beginning. It's like, oh, we have to turn all the generators on in all the sectors, but they don't say anything else after that. So it's pretty much non-existent, especially since the story Easter egg, for what I've seen, is very complex, just like Black Ops, just like, you know, Treyarch zombies. And the map is somewhat big, and it feels really designed, unlike, you know, multiplayer. And it doesn't feel like I'm gonna be trapped in a corner or something stupid. Like, if I keep going a certain path, no matter how high the round is, I'm always somehow able to survive because of the fact that I have multiple ways of getting around them. I don't feel like I'm being boxed in a like alleyway or something like that. As long as I don't go into small corridors, because there's certain areas that do have small corridors, I feel safe and I feel fine. So that's nice. They actually give you breathing room, unlike in Treyarch's, you know, version of zombies. Is because it's kind of stupid when you got the zombies boxing you in and your teammates sometimes box you in. But at the same time, this could be a double-edged sword because sometimes it feels a little too big. Also, they remedy the thing with Bubblegum here with burn cards. Burn card, I think that's what they're called. Burn cards are basically, once you kill a certain amount of zombies, you get the special power bar, and you'll have access to 5 cards. And each one has its own unique perk that you have for a certain amount of rounds, couple seconds, how many uses, etc. Think of it like Bubblegum. And once you activate it, that's it. You cannot get it back until you go to a vendor and reshuffle and reload your cards. Kind of think of it like Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories, where if you charge up the I forgot what the meter was, but you get like a certain amount of cards back. It's like that, but I think it becomes more expensive. I have no idea. I haven't fully experimented with that because every time I played zombies, like I said, I was coming across the issue where people would just kind of rage quit from the game. So the zombies isn't necessarily bad. It's very polished for something that Infinity Ward has never done before, but I don't think Infinity Ward fully did this. I think Treyarch actually had some involvement with this. And one of the other cons that I feel like this feels a lot like Black Ops 3's, yes, the setting is unique and the characters are unique, but at the core level it feels somewhat like Black Ops 3 Zombies, with the weapons, how you can upgrade them, and you have to level up a certain amount to unlock weapons to put attachments on them. It feels like there is no real uniqueness to it except for the setting and characters, as well as the story, but everything else about it just smells of Black Ops 3. And that pretty much is the synopsis for Zombies. Now, this is the one that everybody's been waiting for. Multiplayer. Activision, you're gonna eat your heart out. Bad. I'm gonna start with the pros, and by the way, it's little. Rich, in-depth customization. As a matter of fact, we're gonna go to the multiplayer for this one. Oh, I gotta restart it. Son of a bitch. Hold up. While I'm restarting, I'm just gonna point out the cons. Not the cons, the pros. Rich, in-depth customization. This is probably the more thorough customization I've seen in a Call of Duty game, where you have, you know, traits that affect your playstyle with whatever combat rig you choose. Basically, combat rigs are like specialists in Black Ops 3, and you'll have traits, a payload, or 2 additional things that are like specialist abilities. And once you have these, you know, create whatever perks you want, whatever attachments you want. They added an assortment of new like perks, like the amplifier, whatever the heck it's called, that adds more, recharge your thing or causes more reflection bullets, which by the way, that's a new mechanic in the game. Also, they had added a grenade that, well, not a grenade, but it's an actual like thing, a bobby pin or whatever, that actually heals you and regenerates your health faster. That's cool and everything, but when I mention the cons, it won't really mean much. Salvage currency to unlock some variants. That's new currency in the multiplayer called Salvage. Salvage is basically a way for people who cannot have access
Welcome to your home away from
to,
home.
you know, COD points or keys. So when you play through the game and you do various annoying tasks, you get salvage. Also, there's multiple factions that each one with their own unique objectives, and when you do these set objectives, you unlock salvage, weapon variants depending on the level it is. As you can see, that's level 16. I think I have a weapon unlocked, and I haven't unlocked it yet for that. And each faction has its own list of guns you can unlock. So that's nice and all. Also, they added a new class called Classics, which are the classic weapons from Call of Duty's history. The first gun you'll unlock is the, ARX, which is from Ghost, with the grenade launcher attachment. Then you have the Garand, I think the MP5. Actually, we're going to take a look at it right now so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because we're here. The UMP5. This is, I can't remember what gun that is. This is the Spaz 12, I think, and Garand. So yeah, you have those loadouts to work with, and various other cool little trinkets and stuff like that. Now that's pretty much the pros. The cons, and I'm not gonna lie, the cons is 2 pages long. So let's get down to the nitty-gritty, shall we? Map design is fucking terrible. It's the worst design I have ever... I don't know what happened, alright? Because, yes, Call of Duty is a Twitch shooter. As soon as you see the guy, you pull the trigger. But the map designs are terrible and are not good for this type of game. Period. In fact, some of the game modes can't even handle the map design. There is one map, if you play Domination, both A and B are literally down the street from each other. So whoever's stuck at C is pretty much ass out of luck because they already got B by the time the game starts. Literally, the map designs are terrible, and when you spawn in, the spawn killing is bad. You get hit from as soon as you spawn, from the front, from the back, from the side. You get hit from every direction as soon as you freaking get into the game. As soon as you spawn, just dead, 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 dead. And this is coming from somebody who's played every COD up to this point. And Ghost, this game makes Ghost look good when it first came out. And that's saying something. Okay, it's ridiculous how much spawn killing is happening in the game. The return of supply drops and COD points. You already see it up there. As of the patch update they had just released a couple of days ago, they added COD points. And the way this game feels, it feels like you have to put money into that. You have to put money into this game. And it's bad. That is terrible business practice. Nobody should have to pay 20 or so freaking bucks for a fucking supply drop in a Call of Duty game. Especially if you're somebody who's paid 60 bucks for the game, or 80 if you went and got the digital legacy edition or whatever the hell that shit is called for Modern Warfare Remastered, or what I got, which is 120 bucks, the Pro Legacy edition. That is pretty much a ripoff, and that shouldn't even be here. And this segues into my other problem. Low key rate, low salvage rate. You'll be lucky to get any decent amount of salvage in this game, because if you look at the Quartermaster salvage crap, why is that gun 2,000? And why is it that when I play a game and stuff like that, and I put in 20 hours on this game, I forced myself to play 20 hours of this game just to see how the salvage worked. The salvage is a waste of time. You'll be lucky to even get 20. Alright? You'll be lucky to get 20 out of doing an objective from one of the factions, or just by random chance of getting it. Yes, you're guaranteed it from a rare supply drop, but the problem is that the key rate is so damn slow, you have to play at least like 10 or so freaking games just to get one rare. So that pretty much just beats the whole purpose of even having the salvage. Which leads to the point of what I made, that COD points feel like you have to pay for it just to have access to these weapons, which is a complete and utter ripoff. These are pretty much free-to-play business models in a game that you paid $60 for. This is not worth $60 if that's the case. And like I said, weapons costing way more than you can actually get in game. You mean to tell me that and another thing too. Now that we're on the subject, before in the past, when you were a season pass holder, you had you got something out of it, something really big, because you spent the extra $40-50 for the season pass. It doesn't feel like that here. You know what you get? You get 10 keys. You heard me. 10 keys. Nothing more, nothing less. As well as additional 10 just for logging in. So you mean to tell me that my season pass that I spent $50 on is only worth 10 keys? Yet you have all these weapons here that cost a ridiculous amount of salvage, and it takes forever in a day to get those keys. You play one game, if you can even stomach playing one game, you'll be lucky to get 2 or 3 keys during that game. In Zombies, you get more keys, which is surprising as hell. In fact, the key rate in there is way more than it is here. And it makes no sense at all why that is. But by the time you even get 30 keys, you probably won't want to play this game for the multiplayer at all. What else? Payloads. Too accessible. And what I mean by this is that every multiplayer match I've been in, you see those payloads almost the whole entire time. You see the claw, you see the eraser, you see the stupid freaking LMG with the laser. You see everything. Like, as soon as you spawn, you're gonna get killed by one of those things. And they kill you so fucking fast. It is ridiculous. And it just makes no sense. It feels like you die way too quick. Everything happens way too fast because of those payloads. Those payloads completely shift the game way too much, because you have to pay attention to not only the enemy you're in front of. Basically, you have to think, is the person in front of you, is he using a payload or is he using a regular gun? Because you're going to die either way from the gun or that payload. It's just ridiculous. And they need to tone that back really bad. Hit detection. The hit detection, at moments, it's spot on. At moments, it's not. It's like Call of Duty, like every other Call of Duty. And it's really shitty is when you have a payload and when you're shooting somebody with a shit ton of bullets and they hit you with one bullet from an NV4 and you just keel over. And there's been a couple things that has happened when I played this. In fact, Crazy can vouch for me, because he was FaceTiming me while I was playing, forcing myself to play this game for 6-7 hours at one point. It was really bad. And once again, we're in 2016. There is no dedicated servers whatsoever. What Activision has done is use that stupid hybrid server of theirs again. And if you guys don't know how the hybrid server works, it works like this. It's dedicated when you're searching for a match. So once you hop into a game, it goes to peer-to-peer. That's why in moments when it says migrating the host, you wouldn't see that in a dedicated server. You would see that in a peer-to-peer server. That's what that hybrid server does. It switches from dedicated to peer-to-peer once you're in a game. And honestly, it's just Activision's stupid attempt at saving money. Okay? And I find that bullshit when you have games like Titanfall 2, Doom, and Battlefield, as well as even games that have less production value and less money under their belt, being able to afford dedicated servers. Yet, this series just doesn't seem to have dedicated servers at all. It is really just, honestly, it's Activision just being cheap as hell, and I'm going to punish them for that. I'm going to bash on them, because if they want to do minor improvements, because this is what it is, it's minor improvements and really big setbacks, I'm gonna hit you hard every time you come out with a Call of Duty. I'm going to say it every time you come out with a Call of Duty with that stupid that hybrid peer-to-peer crap. Switch to dedicated or do something else. Some weapons work, some weapons don't. There's been moments where I use really powerful weapons and they don't do jack shit to a weapon that has low damage. Like the NV4, freaking be dominating everybody. But if I use like the KBR or something with a little bit more oomph to it, doesn't work half the time. And pistols sometimes work and they don't. Like it's I don't know how to feel about the weapon, like some of these weapons. Like they just don't feel like they have much damage or backing to it, and it just feels like they're kind of weak at times, and some of them are just not consistent. Movement system. This is the one that everybody's probably complained about, have said something about already. The movement system is just a complete and utter wreck, and it does not belong in this game. It feels like it doesn't belong in this game. You feel heavy, it's clunky, once you jump up, their boost is pretty much already gone, and you fall right back down. Wall running feels really slow and unprecise. And at moments, there'll be little, like on certain maps, there's little objects that are sticking out of the wall. And for some reason, your guy hits this and falls right off. It's like as if the maps and the movement system were designed with all this stuff last minute. It felt like none of this was in mind in the beginning. This is something that was thrown in because it was mandatory or something like that. And that's a problem. And it shouldn't be here. Also, the covering system and all that other stuff in the game is non-existent. Like you've seen through the campaign, I used the lean system and use that as cover. You don't see that in the multiplayer. I don't know why they took that out. Like they didn't have to cater set challenges and stuff around the lean system, but they could have at least put it in there for somebody who, I don't know, wants to actually be protected from the jump fest that's going on in the multiplayer. That's literally all the multiplayer is jump here, jump there. I had to change my control scheme just to keep up with half of these people with their bullshit. Because all you will see throughout the game is jump here, jump there, jump this way, jump that way, just to dodge bullets. And they'll even just randomly just jump at you just to get a kill. And it's really annoying to have to deal with that. Like in Black Ops 3, it wasn't as bad because, you know, the maps were built better. But here, it just feels like you're in a box, and if they just jump over you just a little bit, it's like they have dominance over you. It's like, if they're in the air, you have no say in the matter. You're already dead. And that's not cool. Like I already said, minor improvements and setbacks. And now we're on to the page 2 of the problems. Feels like a watered down version of Black Ops 3. And it does. It does feel like a watered down version of Black Ops 3. It doesn't run properly. The movement system feels a slow, clunky version of the movement system from Black Ops 3. The freaking combat rigs are basically specialists with ridiculous recharge time, and you're gonna see that throughout the whole entire time you're playing a match. In fact, in some game modes, it shouldn't even be there. In fact, some certain game modes you shouldn't really be getting the payloads like that, but you do. And other game modes, you still see it. Like Search and Destroy, I've seen the payload, I've seen the Eraser and a couple of other payloads maybe 2-3 times. It's ridiculous how many times you see that in a game mode like Search. Oh yeah, game modes. Yeah, there's a lot of game modes. It's Call of Duty, and there's a couple of new ones. But the problem is that these game modes are constantly being taken in and out. First, let's take a good gander real quick. All right, so we're gonna go here. Infected. It was just there the other day, and now it's gone. And before that, Search was missing. Game modes are being taken in and out because they're having issues or glitches or bugs or something wrong with it. So instead of having people play it to figure out what the problems are, they take it out, tweak it, and then put it back into the game later on. And that's a problem because if you have to take game modes out of your game, then what the fuck is the point of having... Why did this game come out on November? You might as well have pushed the game back more. In fact, I said something about the beta when it was coming out, that the beta felt too close to the actual release of the game. I don't think you would be able to find all the problems with the game with that narrow of a gap. It was literally what? You only had 3 weeks before the game came out? And look at the results. The results speak for themselves, that they're literally having to go through the trouble of taking game modes out. And that's not even the worst problem with this. Let's go to the barracks real quick. Right? Where's the leaderboards? In every Call of Duty that has ever come out, the leaderboards were always there. They were always there, and you can view them. And you were able to keep track of your score, where you placed at, as well as your proficiency. Now, it's not there. It's not there. Also, another thing that's missing, apparently you can create emblems, but look, it's not there. Once again, another key mechanic that is in a game, that has been in a game for as long as its lifespan has been, is not there. Main components of Call of Duty are missing. Why? Because this game was incomplete. And you guys know how I feel about incomplete shit. I mean, I give Devil May Cry 4 a hard time every time I play that shit. As much as I enjoy that game, I give it a hard time because I don't like incomplete shit. If you pay $60, I believe if you pay $60 for a game, or even a collector's edition that's $80 or $120, you need to get what you owe. Alright? You get what you deserve. You don't get this. And this is pretty much a blatant slap in the face to fans. This is disrespectful in every way, shape, or form, and I feel bad for people who even bothered to pick this game up. What other issues do I have on here? It feels unsatisfying and frustrating at times. It really does, because you get all this. Literally, all this is just not satisfying at all. In fact, Crazy can vouch for me again. When I was playing this, you guys know how I felt about Devil May Cry 2. After the playthrough, I said that, you know, the game literally physically did harm to me. It made me have a headache, made me feel, you know, just tired. Like, I just didn't want to record after that, after doing it, because of how bad the design was in Devil May Cry 2. This game made my stomach, I'm not joking, guys, it made my stomach do knots of how frustrating it was. It gave me headaches, all type of shit. I wanted to take my disc and throw that shit into orbit, where it belongs. That's how bad the multiplayer had felt for me. It's just really just unappealing, just not it's just, there's no satisfaction here. And it's just really bad. Okay, if a game can do that physical harm to me, I'd rather play Devil May Cry 2 than this, and that says something. And like I said, it's not worth the full price. It's not worth $60, it's not worth $80, it's not worth $120. I don't care if it's for the remastered. Okay, I don't care if it's for Modern Warfare Remastered. Your nostalgia is not worth paying $80. It is not worth paying $80. In fact, Activision, the only reason why they set that up is because it's a plain freaking ripoff. They just wanted your money and they wanted to fluff up the sales for this stupid ass game. In fact, if you look at half of the reviews for this game are fucking ridiculous. One of the reviews from IGN said, and I quote, where is it? Because I wrote that shit down. Hold up. It takes risks and it pays off. What risks did this game take besides the campaign? It didn't do jack shit. It literally just copied and pasted from Black Ops 3. There is nothing unique about this game except for the setting. That's it. It's literally the same copy fucking bullshit every year. It is not worth your damn time. Now what else is here? I already said how microtransactions feel like you have to pay for it. And it's really prevalent here. In fact, I'm going to go into further detail. Alright? A lot of other games that have business models like that actually do it better. For instance, Blacklight Retribution. Let's use that as a perfect example. Blacklight Retribution, in the beginning, when it had its beta, let you have access to all the guns and everything. You could actually buy them with real money. Not only did they give you the weapons after they let you keep the weapons that you bought during the beta, but you also got all your money back twice more. So you're able to buy additional stuff, or additional weapons and additional stuff. That's how you treat your customers. That's who you treat if they're willing to put the extra dollar into your game. Not this shit where they just take your money and they don't give you really anything back. That's how you do a free-to-play model. This is basically free and let me take more of your shit. That is basically what that microtransaction crap is. And people can make the excuse, oh, you can farm for it. But the way the farming is in this game, how long it fucking takes, you'll be lucky to get 5 rare supply drops by the time somebody who already has $20 in their pocket put into the game. It takes literally 10 games to get 30. So times that for me real quick. Hold up. I'll do the math for you guys. Hold up. I'll do the math. Hold up. 30 times 50. Alright, you have to play fucking 50 games. 50 games. To get at least 1,050 keys. Alright, so that's right there is a problem. And they lied. They lied. I'm going to say this, Activision lied. Here's why. Activision clearly stated that they would increase the rate of the keys. And salvage when the game came out. Does this look increased to you? No. It's not increased at all. You get 3 and lucky 20 salvage at random. And it's terrible. That is too damn low. And it still leads to that practice of pay to win. And the devs, I don't know what happened with the developers. It feels like the game, it feels like 3 different people made this game. The campaign, so freaking thorough, so polished. If the Jackal dogfights were in the multiplayer, it would make the multiplayer so much better. To have its own unique game modes based around the Jackal. Like air supremacy or something like that. You know? If you're gonna copy and paste from other people's fucking shit, why don't you copy and paste from actual games that would do you justice? Not Titanfall. And somebody and I'm thinking it was I'm thinking it's M816 that mentioned that the game does copy and paste a lot of stuff from other games. Activision is constantly stealing ideas from other people. Like the sniper that's in the game that I constantly was using that turns into an assault rifle. Apparently, that's a gun that's in Killzone. That's literally how that gun works. You can snipe and then you switch it to an assault rifle. And the movement system, for those who don't know, it's ripped right off of Titanfall. And guess why? Guess why? Because Respawn Entertainment is your Infinity Ward. Those are the guys that made your childhood. They fucking are robbing from the people who made Call of Duty who they are. And it's terrible. It is downright terrible. Instead of actually, improving on shit that actually works, they want to try to copy other people's shit and try to... I don't even know who this is appeasing for. Honestly, from all the people that I've talked to, on Reddit, on YouTube, Twitter, I've asked, and even on Call of Duty itself, I've asked, do you guys really like that move? Do you guys really like the movement system? And the majority of the people say, hell no. Hell no. I don't like the movement system. It's freaking annoying. I constantly have to look above me. It used to be just to have to deal with the people in front of me or people upstairs in windows. Now I gotta deal with somebody trying to jump at me? What the fuck? That is literally what people have said to me. Every single time. Some sort of variation of that. That they don't like that jumping. They don't like the wall running because it's too much. It's not Call of Duty. It just feels like a blatant ripoff of something else, and it needs to stop. It needs to go away. Especially here, because it doesn't feel like it belongs. It is unwarranted, and it's not, and in no way, shape, or form satisfying, and it does not improve the game at all. And I hate when they say, oh, bigger and badder, we improved Call of Duty in so many ways. No, you didn't. This is a perfect example of rushed products, incomplete garbage, and unnecessary microtransactions. This game robs you, the consumer, as well as the player base. If you love Call of Duty, if you value Call of Duty, do not, I repeat, do not give Activision your money. Do not play this fucking shit for what it is. If the campaign and zombies were its own separate game, that would be worth $60. The multiplayer literally deteriorates that. This game is not even worth $40. This game is worth roughly 30 to 25 bucks with the way the multiplayer is. So if you're going to pick this game up for the multiplayer, you might as well save your money and go pick up a game from a developer that actually gives you what you deserve. Go play Titanfall if you like the movement system so much. Go play Battlefield if you want an actual fun experience. Go play Doom if you really want to get some nitty-gritty gore going on. Play any of those games from those developers that actually treat their consumers and their fan base with dignity and respect. Do not give Activision any more freaking money because they're just going to fucking take it and fuck you in the ass with the next Call of Duty. That is pretty much my review for Infinity Ward. Do not buy this shit if you're going to play it for the multiplayer. Pick up something else. Or wait 3 months to get the remastered edition because they're going to release that shit in a physical form. And pretty much that's another slap to the face of fans. Because they made people pick this stupid shit up for $80 or $120. And they go and tell a month later that, oh yeah, we're releasing as a physical and a digital separately. So you don't have to have Infinite Warfare physically on your damn PS4 to play the game. Yeah, very nice, Activision. Bravo. Bravo for treating us fans like shit. Again. Fuck you, Activision. And that is my full review / synopsis of this freaking game. Everything else is fine. But this? No. It's not worth the nostalgia to pick this up, and it's not worth $60. Do not pick this up and do not give Activision your money when it comes to those microtransactions. Save that shit for another time. It is a waste of time. Waste of space, waste of value. Just no. All this unnecessary bullshit. The campaign is nice. It really is. But the multiplayer detracts from it. The multiplayer is an incomplete fucking mess. And the campaign, it shouldn't be that the campaign outshines the freaking multiplayer. It should be the other way around. This is Call of Duty. They might as well just stop doing campaigns entirely if they put so much effort into the campaign like that. Okay? It would have been a lot better if they actually added some of the stuff from the campaign into the multiplayer. Alright? How cool would it have been that, and another thing too, that before I go, they don't have a rank mode, a rank system like Clan Wars. They don't have none of that. It's not there. And I feel like if they had a Clan Wars, it should be more like a Star Galactica type of thing where you got ships and you're pretty much invading other ships, and instead of it being one of the stupid maps in the game, it's actually on the ships. You fight in air combat, in jackals and stuff like that to try to take supremacy before going into a map or doing whatever game mode. It should be something like that, to where it actually feels like it's connected to the campaign somehow. It just feels like a copy and paste of Black Ops 3, but Activision will not do that because they just are really hard on wanting people's money. And that's my problem with this game. Activision has done too much and doesn't give back to their fan base. And I'm tired of it. It feels like that this game tries to appease the kids who don't know better. It's not worth the price. Not worth it. And I'm saying this not because I've played every COD. I'm saying this as a consumer as well as a dedicated player of any game of any genre. If you pay $60, you need to get what you earn. Not half-baked, not incomplete crap, and not shit that's coming soon. Alright? That's the problem. You need to expect more from your games. Because if you're one of those people that pick this shit up because, oh, it's Call of Duty, oh, I just want to do so-and-so, and you're going to put extra money into this game, think before you use your wallet. In the end, I can't say I cannot say if you're going to buy something or not. I can only suggest not to put any more money into this game. But I do mean it. Do not spend COD points. Do not do any of that. Because literally, Activision is just going to rip you off in the end. This is my final say in the review for Infinite Warfare. I'm getting off this shit. I'm taking this shit off my goddamn PS4. I already did what I needed to do. I am not playing this game ever again. Okay? I have other games that are worth way more than this. So I'm taking this out. I'm putting back my GTA 5. And I'm putting back whatever other game that I had on here. That was fun, this shit to play. I'd rather play those games than play this shit. Peace out, guys. And like always, go underground. I'll see you guys in Devil May Cry 4 in a couple seconds. For everybody else, have a good one.